This is Kev.
And this is Katrina, and welcome back to KFM.
Welcome to Wicked Wednesday.
Number 2.
So, today we're talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show and the iconic, legendary music from it.
Yeah. See, now here's the thing. We mentioned doing this between ourselves before. I've watched it twice. I watched the remake.
Oh, I never saw that.
Oh, it's terrible. Don't watch it.
Oh.
Victoria Justice stars in it, and you do not want to watch it.
Did she play Janet?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. And if she wasn't problematic already and annoying, I pass on me. But that was actually the first time I ever watched Rocky Horror.
Oh.
So I got a bad introduction, but then I made it up 2 days later by watching the real thing. So I've only watched it twice. Meanwhile, this bitch.
In the past week, I've watched it for 15 times. Every time I get home from school, which I'm graduating today.
Mm-hmm.
Thank fuck. I graduated. I love the place. I love most of the teachers, but I need to go home and just lay down. 9 a.m. to 4:30. I can't do anything at all. Before I know it, it's nighttime and I have to go to bed to wake up at 9 a.m. again.
And unfortunately, that's what the life is, It's waking up like that.
But I would rather be making money. I don't make no money there.
Yeah, honest. I mean, look, I'm still looking for an out, and they are well aware. So. Well, some of them are. I'm not gonna name names, obviously.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, some of them are nice about it, and they understand, but,
This candle smells so good.
So, we lit a candle for our third podcast in total, second together. It is from Bath & Body Works. It's called Caramel Pumpkin Swirl.
The best one.
At home I have what is it called? Pumpkin marshmallow, I think. My mom likes it, and she doesn't like pumpkin.
Really?
She likes it. Yeah, I lit it the first day, like after we went, and she was like, "What's this?" I told her.
Oh, you better get a 3-wick.
It is a 3-wick.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You better stock up again.
Oh, it's more than halfway gone, trust me.
Oh, yeah,
I've lit it like every night. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to go back.
I haven't even opened the other 2 yet because I wanna savor it, especially during podcast recordings, because it just mellows everything out.
Mm-hmm. And then I got. I
want to eat it.
Oh my god. No.
It's looking kind of yummy.
Please don't. It's closer to me. Listen. Oh, don't bite your lip. Nah. This is coming closer to me.
No, ma'am. No, miss ma'am. You're the clumsy one out of the 2 of us.
You're the one that wants to eat an inanimate object, an inedible object.
Yeah, I do. Wait, hold on. Food's not moving. Why would you say inanimate object? Are we going to be eating people? Do you eat people, Katrina?
No, but chickens used to move, and...
But that bitch is dead.
You know what
Cluck,
I meant.
Cluck, gone.
You know what I meant.
No, I didn't. Inanimate object?
Fuck.
Bitch, the chicken breasts are dancing in there right now. We gotta cook them.
Listen, I already had them tonight.
Oh, yeah.
They were okay. Ooh, I got a notification.
I had country fried pork chops.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Some of the notifications I get, I swear.
Moving on, we were bonding around video games again, so I'm gonna be getting Among Us tonight on console because I hate it on mobile.
Mm-hmm. So, Among Us. For those of you who are living under a rock and are not aware, Among Us, there are up to 10 players, and you can have up to 3 imposters, and the rest are crewmates. The imposters have to sabotage and kill everyone on the spaceship that they are in. They're trying to fix the spaceship, and if you complete all your tasks and fix the ship...
That was the devil coming out of me. From Phasmophobia.
Oh my god. You gotta talk about that video. So if you complete all your tasks, then you're done. Crewmates win, but imposters can win by killing everyone else, or from you not completing all of, or from you not fixing sabotages. It's best played with a Discord group together and on a video call, or audio call rather. And I got recently introduced, and I know if you may be listening, Bella, I know that you're there.
Not her taunting her.
Hey! I'm giving her a shout out.
Say her name.
Oh my god. So, I want to give a big thank you to Bella, Connor, Brandon, Chris, Val, too. All of you, and especially to Cody for inviting me to the group, because...
All the alphabet soup.
Oh my god. Because you guys are amazing, and I am so thankful that we all have a similar sense of humor, because this has been a great 2 weeks or so. So, I sent him the money.
Yup, because guess what? We don't got a job over here. There's no room for a job.
Yeah, so I sent him money, so hopefully he will get Among Us, and
Let me
even
get
though...
it right now.
Yeah, so Among Us is just a really fun game, and it really kind of tests your skills and your ability to lie to your friends. I'm still getting better at it, but Among Us is a great game to play, and for those of you who, like I said, are living under a rock and maybe haven't started playing it or haven't tried yet, I suggest going and getting it. It's free on the App Store and $4.99 through Steam. It is a lot of fun. And there are actually not libraries, no, man, public lobbies that you can go to and play with strangers. It's just more harder. Oh, it's harder.
So yeah, I've watched it 15 times in a week. I watched it just this year. I watched it for the first time. I don't know why I held off on it. It's such a good movie.
It really is, and it's very groundbreaking, I'd like to say, for how
Oh,
old it is.
for sure. For how old it is and how revolutionary it was just starting out in the 70s, showing all these characters of like misfits and everything, and how eccentric there are. Like it was groundbreaking, and like the play for sure was as well.
Oh yeah. I've heard, you know what, let me say, I've heard the way that the play works, at least from the few people that I've heard it from, is Frankenfurter will actually go out into the audience
Ooh.
and find people that it's their first time, and they'll kind of involve them in the play.
Now hold on. Maybe I have to act brand new.
Well, no, to the play. Like,
Oh,
not
to
that
the
they
play.
haven't seen the movie before, but that they haven't seen the play before. That's how I've heard it worked from a few people, actually. So I think that's just fun. I love that idea.
Yeah.
But that, again, that was like 2 years ago. So who knows? Maybe that's, I mean, obviously things have changed with COVID, but like,
Oh, for sure.
in general, it might have changed the way that they've done it, but I still think that's a pretty cool way to go.
And another thing, like, they didn't show it in the movie because they switched up the intro, but originally the person who plays Magenta also plays the usherette who sings science fiction. Like, that's what what's her name? Patricia Quinn. She played she played Magenta and the usherette, and her voice, she got to the voice of what's the little girl, or the girl with the loud voice who loves Eddie, Columbia. She got to that high of a voice while singing the science fiction. But in the movie, the lips are hers, but the voice is Richard O'Brien. Because I think he wanted to do it. If it was going to a movie, I think he wanted to be the voice for it. And it works perfectly well. It's amazing, actually. Like, I think it fits well for the movie, but I don't think it should translate into the play like some do. Because I think just the usherette just seems like it gives it that nostalgic feel that I think everyone loves. It's a big nostalgia trip that everyone would want to see the usherette instead of just the lips.
Yeah.
And also, it kind of leads back into, like, people might be translating into blackface, because I've seen a picture of this guy wearing fully black, just pitch black, and then wearing red lips.
Yeah.
So that's where it could get a little bit racy and not right. So they should just stick to the usherette.
Yeah.
What? Why put your hands out like that? I don't know what. All right, so we're gonna get right into this movie, and we'll be right back. Ugh, we're back, and Katrina's barring me from having fun.
What? No, because he wants to eat the goddamn candle, and that's nasty.
I don't know about you, but that smells fucking delicious.
It smells good, but not. It's wax.
Mm.
No! No!
Yum.
Ew, you're so nasty.
Anyways, so we're starting off like a straight wedding.
I also just hate right before that the lips that fade into the cross.
We love to see it. Fuck the cross.
Listen.
We don't give a fuck about the cross.
Okay, let's not step any religious boundaries here.
Anyways.
Girl,
They fucking want to burn me alive, the fuck? They could take some lippies, some kissies. Lippy kissies. Yeah, duh. Anyways. Also, Frankenfurter being in the background with no makeup. Like, like that's me every day.
Oh, man. That's how I feel without makeup, and I haven't been wearing makeup lately.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, that wedding dress is so nasty.
But it's appropriate for the time.
Appropriate for the time, but nasty. Ma'am, like, judge it up a little. Like, it's not even contrary to a bit to her body. I know it's supposed to be standard, like, in that time. But, ugh, you just look like a tablecloth. Like, zero.
Oh, my God. Stop bashing my man, Zero.
Anyways.
How rude.
Again, straight people.
Yeah, and it's appropriate for the times, but it's just... I mean, I know my mom's wedding dress from the 80s. Well, no, 80s? Was it 90s? 90s, because I was born 7 years after they got married. And I'm 99, so they had to be 90s. But her dress looked very 80s. It had the big puffy sleeves and that whole look. And I'm not going to get into it, but after my father left, I dressed it up as a dead bride, and we threw red blood all over it. So.
Lord.
It was a fun moment. It was, because we got to destroy her wedding dress. It was great. Anyways. And
then, that whole wedding is, she got hers, and now he'll get his tonight.
Nasty.
Disgusting.
The streets, I swear.
Yeah, and then I said that last name, though, that's a long-ass last name.
No one wants that.
Ew. You know their kids are gonna be that classic, Lakeland, spelled Lakynnnie. And, all that bullshit, you've seen it on Twitter. She's she crossed out all those letters and she got Lakeland. I hate those names.
I know. Can I complain about the bouquet toss?
Trucker.
What?
Name the kid Trucker.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Can I just complain about the whole tradition behind the bouquet toss? Okay, I understand, no,
no.
Yeah, it's not a good tradition in my opinion.
Yeah.
Whoever catches it is the one that's gonna get married next. That's not, what if who catches it isn't even in a relationship?
They'll find one.
What if it's a dumb tradition to me, and I'm going to a wedding in a week, pretty much a week.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, we're not even going to be there for the ceremony. We're only coming for the reception because my mom's boss wouldn't let her have off. But
okay.
But still, I hate that idea of the tradition because it just seems so it's not sexist, but it's stereotypical, I want to say.
Let the gays join in.
Well, they can. No one's saying that they can't, but...
No, they don't. They don't allow them to say no men in this ceremony.
Listen.
They could catch the garter belt.
Yeah, that's an even worse tradition. We're not even going to get into that.
Let's not get into that one.
I just... I just... It pisses me off. I don't know what it is about it, but it pisses me off.
Yeah.
But can we talk about fucking Janet? I hate that bitch.
Yeah. Not her man, though.
Okay, and you know what? I will say you might have a chance, Kev, because
I
he does
know.
not seem in love with her.
Yeah, as soon as he saw that she caught the bouquet, she was like,
He was like, "Ugh."
yeah.
Anyways, I pretend
Anyways.
not to see it.
Although in the sequel, technically like a loose sequel to it, like they are married.
Well, he did propose, which,
And no, in the sequel they marry, and it's like a
oh,
separate thing. Like she goes by his last name
oh,
and everything, but it's like new people and everything. But some people come back
right.
playing their same characters that they did in Rocky Horror.
Yeah, and I just think that was a dumb way to propose in front of the wedding after
Oh,
your friend's wedding.
I fucking hate those. Why? You know what's next? There's gonna be a death at it, and so we'll upstage everyone. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna be me. If that's my wedding day, someone proposed at that, you're dead.
Yeah, like it's only okay if it was mentioned beforehand, but it
I'll
doesn't
shove a
seem...
cake down your fucking throat.
No.
Cake topper and all.
No. See,
Choke on that.
oh god. See, I just don't. If it was discussed beforehand and
Maybe.
you're like good friends and you've been wanting to propose.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between asking and being okay with it and doing it just after everyone leaves and walks away. Like there's a difference because it's still technically the wedding. The wedding just happened. It's your friend's wedding day. Why would you want to propose on your friend's wedding day?
Exactly.
Because if you don't get engaged, if you don't get married within the next year, then that's going to be your engagement anniversary. Is your friend's wedding anniversary. You see what I mean?
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And so, like, we get into Damn It, Janet. I walked away during this to try to make a crust for my graduation party. Well, we're recording this the day before, but it's uploaded on Wednesday, so I will have it done by tonight. More than likely the late hours of the night.
Yeah.
I won't sleep. I don't know. I'm going in at 9, so I'll be fine instead of 8:30 because I don't have to stay after. Thank God I could leave at 4:30. But like, yeah, like, I just don't like the song like at all.
And her voice is very annoying.
Yeah, his voice is.
Neither of their voices are good, but it just reminds me of Grease.
I love Grease. So like,
yeah,
but it's not as good. It's like it's kind of like a rundown Grease.
When
that song.
This one's getting ahead of ourselves, but when they were singing, "There's a Light," her voice really reminded me of Sandy.
Oh, for sure.
Like, tell me more, tell me. Like, it just reminded me of it, and I didn't.
I was reminded of that one Grease performance where both of the main characters are off key. it's like theater fails, and it's a whole compilation on like YouTube. It's so funny. It's like Aladdin like is on the magic carpet, and the magic carpet flips in the air, so they're just suspended on it. And it's just funny to me, and then like. They're the worst. I'll show you the video. It's a little like it's like old YouTube. So like the show must go on, and it's like 7 minutes maybe max. And it's ridiculous.
It reminds me of. I think it wasn't a Smosh bit. It might have been a College Humor bit, where they did like a parody of.
I forgot the name of Smosh for a second. I was like, what's that? I said, was that at your school?
No. No, and they were doing Summer Lovin', like the whole scene, but one of the groupies were being like really sexist and rude. I don't know if you've ever seen that one, but like it's.
I don't know, but ugh.
It was bad, and the guy.
Y'all
was
know
like,
how I feel about sexism from last episode. I fucking hate it. Lord, Scream is full of it. Like, why did y'all all ask the men if they hunt? And the women don't even get asked that question. Like I said, like the most successful serial killers are women because they actually plan it out.
Mm-hmm. And they think it through.
Exactly. They're not fucking stupid and go with the plan and be like, oh, yeah, let's go then. But no.
Right.
Lord. And then now they're in the car. Why didn't he check that goddamn whatever it was? Why didn't he check that? He said, oh, I should have gotten that checked. Like,
The tire.
yeah, the tire. Why did you not? Like, you know you're going somewhere. You're a man in the 70s. All you got to do is watch baseball, go to work, and work on cars.
I mean,
Do your own gender role since y'all want to be sexist.
the detective did.
And die at war. That's another one.
The detective did mention it, that he knew that he had to get it checked. I mean, I do understand, and he looked like a businessman, to be honest. So he could have been busy with his other shit.
Yeah.
You know?
But he said it himself. He's like, oh, I knew I should check that back tire.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of excuses that you can make for it, but we're just not going to even go there.
Yeah.
But why did she think that the newspaper was going to save her hair?
Cover her hair. Bitch, it's just going to make it even more wet.
And now you're holding a soggy newspaper.
Exactly, over your hair. Like,
And it's
but
now
I love
going to
this
sit
song.
on your hair.
Such a good song.
I have a problem.
Ugh, of course you do.
Why the fuck are you just standing outside when you could go under the overhang and not get wet?
They just needed it. They needed to be in the way so they would almost get run over by those motorcycles.
And I don't know if you noticed, there's 4 of them, 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
One of those short bitches were on there. She ain't gonna be doing shit.
4 dark figures on a motorcycle. That's all I thought.
Okay, I'm just saying, but like, what the fuck's that short bitch gonna do? She
don't
may be
know.
like 3'4".
You don't know. She might got a gun.
I could punt her.
She might got a gun. She'll shoot you before you get to her.
Bitch, she got little arms too.
So?
What the hell she gonna do?
So?
She'll probably tip over with the gun. She can't even hold it.
She aims right, she gets you. The sound effect. Fuck.
She'll fall like this. She's holding the gun out.
Jesus Christ.
Tip like a fucking cow.
Oh no. You gotta say how cliche that sign is, though. Like, keep out or enter at your own
my
risk.
God.
That's so cliche. Come on, man.
Lord.
Like, that's gonna do anything. For real. At
And
this
then
point.
we got into, like, Riff Raff, and he's that part.
Hello.
I hate it. A mixture of Severus Snape and him. Hello. I don't know.
Squidward.
Yeah, Squidward now. I don't know how to
You
do it.
sounded like Squidward, man. Nah, fuck that.
If he had more hair, he would be hot.
That hunchback?
We'll make it work.
What, now you can sit on his shoulders?
Exactly. Go backpacking. He'll be able to carry more.
You're the backpack.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then they start going. They go into the. They go into the time warp.
Yes.
We love to see it. I'm obsessed
Fuck
with
yes.
it. It's just in my mind constantly in my head.
Time warp.
Just it's silent in the classroom. I'm like, let's do the time warp again. I'm just like,
Time warp's so iconic. It's really everything. I love it. I've known that song since I was a little kid, and of course,
funny thing, I never heard it till like this year.
See, we used to, a little backstory about me, I guess. We had a trailer down in Cape May, and there was a pavilion they would hold Saturday night dances in for, like, anyone, really, but it was mostly for the kids to just go and have fun. And, they, not the water bottle.
Clicking by itself.
They'd hold dances. Sometimes they were themed and, whatnot. And they would play different songs, whether they were current popular songs, Dynamite, TikTok, all those, those classics.
Funny. Oh my God, I didn't even realize Dynamite, that song. I was thinking of BTS. I'm sorry, but I'm hooked on BTS right now. I'm a stan. So, Army, follow me. Oh, get her.
Fuck you.
Dox her.
Fuck you.
Kill her in Among Us.
Listen, at this point, I can do my tasks in peace. Anyway. So, not you. So, they played Time Warp a couple times, and I had no idea.
Oh, wait a second. I know that. Yeah, I remember the song.
Yeah, yeah, they would play it, and I had no idea where it was from. And again, I didn't watch it until that stupid one with Victoria Justice came out.
2016.
Yes, that was the first time I watched it, and then I watched the actual one. Yeah, I'm sad that was my introduction to it, but it is still a good movie, still iconic. But that maid, I love Magenta.
Yup, we love her.
Yes.
And iconic, like literally iconic. So, like, why does she keep on fainting just during the time warp? She sees them hips thrust in, and she's like she's a Raven Simone vision.
Because she's straight and she doesn't know that she's gay.
Yeah, true.
She's seeing these things that are arousing her for the first time ever, and she doesn't know how to handle it.
She's into pedophilia, so...
There is no children. They're adults.
Bitch, when we go to it, he's literally like maybe 2 hours old.
Well...
But he's the body of a grown man, but he's like 2 hours old. Why was he fucking her? Or why was she fucking him? Like...
That's...
That whole fucking song, like, let me touch the 2-hour-old grown man. And then, like, once that finishes, I'm sorry, but, ooh, Columbia's voice. No, her teeth. Bitch, that was scary.
You know what I didn't get is how are Brad and Janet all of a sudden dry?
Yeah.
When they were soaking wet. Man, plot holes. I swear to God.
Exactly. Probably because they had to do so many takes. Like, just to get it perfect.
Yeah, but still, you would think that they would, you know...
Keep them wet? Nah. Because back in those times...
Wet.
Lord, not that. But the way that they could have easily catch hypothermia just from staying soaked. Because usually, a lot of sets are usually warmer, but back then, though. They're a little bit shoddy, so...
Times are still developing.
Mm-hmm. So... We get into Frankenfurter being revealed, dancing on the elevator, and Janet squeals like a pig, and then faints.
Iconic.
It's a good song, but
no, him.
Oh,
his
him.
entrance. Iconic.
I'll say their entrance. Just,
well,
I
mean,
just to be like
he did say, I believe he said.
Yeah.
Although, wait, no, he said he's not much of a woman.
So just in between.
I know. Well.
So just call them they, them, for now. The pronouns were still very new back then, I think.
I still feel like my brain's trying to process.
Let's not go into that, but yeah, like that song, I love that song, but then, oh God, Columbia's smile. Girl. Ooh, ugh. But again, Magenta, iconic.
Oh,
literally iconic. Like, I love her so much. And then once he sits down, he said, like, that flat. Lord, that whole thing. And then he goes back into the elevator and smirks with Antissa. Patient. And then he just goes up there. Like
his voice is awesome.
Ugh, it's so hot.
Like, it can go from
it was doing
soft
it for me.
and gentle and then go into that rockin' stage. I love it. And
yup.
I guess more kind of story on me. My
Got a lot of fucking stories today.
Shut the fuck up.
Ugh. Hateful.
And?
Anyways, we gonna cut that out.
Whatever. Well, then I don't need to say story then. That's fine.
Lord, I was joking. Girl, not her taking it seriously.
Well, we should...
It's like an awkward straight dinner with the parents. Lord. Anyways, let's go back. Y'all, anyway. All right. So, like, whose blood is that on that napkin that they were rubbing their hair in? Like, yeah, but Janet, you got your hair fucked up anyway. Got blood in it mixed with the water that magically disappeared.
I mean, I get it, but I still, mm-mm.
Yeah. And also, I said, Brad, you can hit it for free. That's all I'm saying. Like,
For you, I'm gonna hit it for free.
yeah. We
Yeah.
see it. And
Me.
we don't want to pretend that it's not there.
Me, the asexual, not caring.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's hot as fuck. And then, oh my god. Then the anger of the straight man. Lord, why are you getting so angry like that, bro? Like, oh, sorry. I had to talking straight. Yeah, bro. Like, why do you gotta get so angry like that?
He's definitely a businessman. The way that he introduced himself once I got up there. Also, that quick change to him looking real proper.
Yeah. And he looked messy as fuck beforehand.
And just the way he approached him, he's definitely some sort of businessman or salesman, because he just seemed way too aggressive to be normal. He definitely has some sort of job that's like
like posh. Ugh. And then Queen Magenta,
which could explain their snooty behavior.
Oh, oh, thank God we all grown up, because like we're all used to like just normal. Like, I can't imagine being a prude. Like, bleh, disgusting. And so like, yeah, exactly that. So yeah, Queen Magenta wearing that face mask. I think I might want to change my Twitter profile picture to that. Just iconic, like.
It is.
Yeah. And his speech on life, like, I don't remember it, but like, I guess it was symbolic. My ass was making cheesecake bars. Now I can't wait to eat those. Cause like I made one for the party, and one for us. So. I
just love the fact that that Janet and the doctor had the connection about
exactly
his Yeah. He must be satisfied. Yeah, I am.
Then he started speaking French. I was like, oh, word. I don't know that.
Ooh, oh, Brad, I hate you. You guys are so straight.
Yeah, and then, ooh, Rocky? If he wasn't 2 minutes old, I would hop on that.
And what are the odds of them coming to his place on this night?
Exactly.
You know? Like, what are the fucking odds, man?
I have no idea. Like,
and
what
then
the fuck was that smoke?
Huh? You might want to get up and check that.
I just saw fucking smoke come out, like, near my mic or something. It reminds me of Phasmophobia. Like, it's in freezing temperatures. Y'all, we gonna get killed.
I mean, first episode, you said we were halfway to death anyway.
Episode 3, we get murdered by a ghost. Like,
Episode 1, foreshadowing. Episode
Lord.
3.
Anyways, like, and then, like, ooh.
We just love the rainbow in the tank.
Yes. We love it.
And I didn't notice that the first few go-arounds.
Really? Yeah. It's a little, like, touch, you know?
Yeah, but
because it's not a normal rainbow.
Well.
It's going up instead of down.
No.
The opposite way.
But still.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is just, again, progressive for the time, because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, Lord. Oh, and also, I love that he's pulling a Zac Efron before Zac Efron, because that's not his real voice. It's a whole different person singing. I mean, but I think I've seen, like, the actor who plays Rocky's nudes. I hope they're real, because he's hot. I'll just say that.
Oh, no.
He's hot. Like, in that era. Like, if I had a time machine, I would go back. The way he would be straight. Anyways,
We love the straights being scared about all of this too.
Yeah, and also Frank chasing Rocky. I'm sorry, but it sends me every time. There's a reason why he's running. You're screaming at him and waving your hand like this.
Of course he's gonna run.
He's gonna run. And
also,
he bangs into the wall too.
Oh yeah, and he falls.
Twice.
Also, can we talk about how he already knows how to run, sing, dance, all this shit?
Yeah.
You're just born and you're already
singing. Running like that?
And singing.
Oh, it's like it's like horse babies.
Oh, God.
Like they get out the womb like running.
Mm-hmm. And giraffes and elephants and all of them, yeah.
And then like
what an ugly haircut on him. Come on, you could have done him more justice.
Yeah, the bowl cut's not doing it for us, but
never has.
Then Eddie comes out and there's a split second where he looks hot. Is when he's not up close in the face. When it's looking up at him, he looks hot. Other than that,
I just not her licking the rings. No.
Ew.
Don't do
that was
that.
nasty, bitch.
Don't do that.
Dirty.
That's disgusting.
Gross. And like, like.
And also, like, I get and I understand FX makeup. I love FX makeup. But you couldn't.
I could see those eyebrows under it.
It wasn't the eyebrows for me. It was the fact that you could see where the prosthetic stuff started and ended.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even the right color. And I just kind of,
Yeah.
It made it really feel like a high school play for me.
But welcome to the 70s. They get better over time.
But he has an awesome sax solo.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my brother. My brother plays sax. And he gets a lot of solos, too.
Oh, I also had to make a point, like, why does he get so possessive over Rocky?
Yeah. That's
like,
I mean, I get it. It's your creation, but like, come on, dude.
Like Janet, like just says like, "Oh, I'm not into buff men," and then he immediately goes into, "Well, I didn't make them for you." Like, oh.
Like not necessary.
Oh, and then like when, Eddie's doing his solo and Rocky starts dancing, his immediate thing is to kill him. Like what?
Too possessive. Toxic.
Yeah, bitch. And then fucking Columbia. Oh, I also said Rocky is dummy thick.
Yeah.
He got cake. With the cake on it.
Yeah. Columbia, I just...
Why is she squealing like that? Like...
Yeah, and you know what else I have an issue with because I have personal experience? When he put her up on the
motorcycle?
Yes. Not the mic, the motorcycle. Fuck. When he put her up on the motorcycle... She would have burned the shit out of her legs. And I have personal experience with that.
Wait,
motorcycles get very hot when they're being ridden. Yeah. My father had one. And he rode it to and from work every day. He worked for Neighbor Care when that was...
Is that why they wear jeans?
Yes. And the protective leather and shit. Because when I was little and he came home, my whole thing... This is before he left when I was 11. And he's a piece of shit. And I'm not going to go into that story because I will not stop if I do. Yeah, my whole thing was I liked to take off the leather protectors because they were buttons and I would just rip them. I would just start at like the top, which is like his thigh, and I would just go and rip each one open, whole thing. But I was out in the shed. Our shed looks like a barn, and he went inside. I guess he was taking off his leather things or, you know, his helmet and whatever. And I stayed out by the motorcycle because I knew he was going to be coming back out. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember exactly. I had to be like 8. I had to be young, like really young. And I burned my leg on part of the hot motorcycle because that's metal.
Yeah.
And obviously you're riding it around and heat generates electricity. Well, it goes both ways where energy emits heat and heat emits energy that helps the bike go. Essentially, chemistry and stuff aside later, burned my leg, screaming. My father comes running out and bottom line, she would have burned her legs.
Yeah, for sure.
And she didn't. And that's, to me, very unrealistic.
Yeah, but again, it's just a prop motorcycle.
Yeah, but like be a little realistic.
Yeah, so
But is this a movie about weddings? Cause like
Lord.
starts with a wedding, then an engagement, and then the chapel, R and F,
Yeah. Just another wedding on top of another.
and an engagement.
Yeah, all in one.
Mm-mm.
So they get into their rooms, and Lord, it's lit up like the red light district. We all know what that district is. The hookers and hoes are there, turning tricks for some treats, as you would say.
Mm-mm. I that entire scene just both of their scenes.
They're both pairing. They're both walking like character selection screens, like they're waiting to be called in.
I
mean,
just not the Christian saving herself.
yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, it still worked out in the end for her, Frank, but it's so funny. I mean, I love Brad's.
Listen,
Let's get into that.
let's just say we know he's gay and
Yup.
he's just hiding it.
Or he could be bi at least.
The way he reacted, I think he's gay.
No, I think bi because he really he still loves Janet, of course, but still he just has that urge.
I still don't see the love that he has.
No, it happens. I think they bond even more after the experience.
Ugh.
And
Just as an asexual, that entire thing made me uncomfortable.
and also not the fucking jelly tears that she had
Oh
that
my
didn't even
God.
move.
The
It looked like cum.
fake. I know. Probably was.
Oh yeah, right in the tear line.
Mm-hmm.
So then she got angry at him for doing the same thing she did. Wow.
Right?
Let him sleep with a man. Jesus Christ.
And she's so dramatic about it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And Rocky under the covers. Yo. Well, in the closet too.
And them torturing him.
Yeah, for what?
What's the reason?
Leave him alone. Let him live. He's only 2 hours old at this point.
And her song. Can we just talk about heavy petting?
Yeah, I actually love this song.
Bruh.
I don't really like Janet that much, but I love this song. It's such a good song. And not not the Mickey ears showing up on Columbia. Wow, Disney you can't even escape Disney during a horror movie now.
Well, and
Lord-
that was back then.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's gotten worse.
bring back the homosexual fast dancing.
Oh my god. But that wheelchair scene of him just pulling him along the stairs.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, we forgot to say, Riff Raff looks like a Mr. Meaty character. The under eye bags and everything, the bulging eyes. He has no lips, so maybe that's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, they do have big lips.
That's white people lips.
And we're white, but for me,
Luckily, I have lips.
yeah, me too. And it's funny because my mom got them. She's like, I don't know
My
where
mom
you
too.
got them
My
from.
mom too. She's like, oh yeah, I used to have lips, and then they're gone now. I'm like, oh my god.
She was like, I don't know where you got your lips. I'm like, probably from my father's side.
Yeah, probably.
Because they're Italian. So the Irish really don't. And my mom's the Irish side, my father's the Italian side. So probably from the Italian side.
Yeah, I said, not them forcing this man with a magnet all the way through all those rooms.
And
He probably went through every single room.
And not the zooming noises.
And then he breaks through the wall.
I was screaming at the zooming noises. Oh my god.
Like a moving car every time.
Vroom, vroom. I'm in my mom's car. Broom, broom.
Get out me car.
Aw. Oh my
And also,
God.
oh lord, at the dinner scene, not them it's tense, like a family reunion.
But those outfits. Listen.
Yeah, they're good. Why did they have to eat in just underwear?
I meant more the head of the table.
Oh lord.
His outfit. Now that, you know what? I'm gonna go anime a little bit for a second. That reminded me of Yuri on Ice.
I never saw it.
It's gay. You'd like it.
Word.
It's very much gay. There's a kiss. There's an engagement. Oh, and now I'm spoiling shit for those who haven't seen it. It is my favorite show. So anyway, besides the spoiling shit, which I will not spoil any further, it just reminds me of one of Yuri's outfits when he is ice skating.
Oh, that's the man's name. I thought it was just the name of the...
No. It is one of the guys' names. It's Yuri and Victor. Victor is Russian. He's a thing, and I like him. Me, the asexual. He's very aesthetically pleasing. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yuri has an outfit. It's all black, and he has a sheer section on the top that has rhinestones that look very much like that top. And I just... I've been getting really into kind of the mesh and sheer look on the top half, and I'm really getting into it, so I really liked that.
Yeah.
It's a look.
So, like, they get into the song, and again, it's a bop. We love to see it, because honestly, it's just that one song, Damn It Janet. I can't stand that song. The rest of them are hits.
And the one thing I want to say is that's a sad lyric. Like, those are sad lyrics.
That did.
And he started bopping. He started dancing.
Yeah.
To these sad-ass lyrics. He started his shoulders going.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he's talking about his dead mom or something.
You know, the dead mother, and then, like,
Yeah.
he pulled a switchblade on him. Like, what?
And he's bopping his shoulders. Like,
Yeah, because he can't move his legs.
like, my dude. Not the cripple.
I have no words.
Listen, you brought up him not being able to move his legs.
Yeah, I did.
You started that.
I really did.
But why is she so obsessed with Eddie?
I don't know. How did she get those cutouts in that whole, like, 50 by 50 poster of him?
So creepy.
Yeah, bitch. Like, where'd you get that from? Like, he probably doesn't have the money to do photos. Like, what?
And, like, the one thing I don't understand was Eddie already dead?
No.
He came out of a freezer.
He took, Frankenfurter's gonna explain it later on, but basically, he took half of his brain, and put it into Rocky.
Ugh.
So that's why he has an incision, like, right up on his forehead. So he opened it up, kind of like a cap, like...
You think it would go all the way across, but it really didn't.
No, it didn't. He probably did... Whoosh.
Like, how do you... Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. So, as we were watching the movie...
There's no wind.
And this candle started flickering. So, naturally, we started communicating with the demon.
Probably. We having fun.
It was actually quite responsive. It was... What?
I don't know why. I'm seeing smoke.
Bro, I don't know.
From my mic.
That's weird.
I don't know what... Is it hot? No, it's cold. Oh my God.
Listen, we might have to pull out a Ouija board. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we ain't gonna do that, because that's where the devil jumps in.
I might have to bring some sage to your place next time
We got
I come.
some.
All right.
And we got, like, you remember that shell thing that I got from my mom?
the abalone. Yeah. Next time we come, we're
Yeah,
we're gonna have to clean.
Cleanse it all.
I know, and get you some new crystals and put them out here, cause
Oh, true, yeah.
you need to get yourself some selenite.
I don't know what that is.
Selenite it's non-soluble in water, unfortunately, but it is. I consider it pretty now that I have a few pieces, but it's a very powerful cleanser, energy cleanser.
That sounds good.
It even cleanses crystals.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very powerful. Next time we go to Harry's World, get yourself some.
And also, not his dead body looking like that. I know it's supposed to, like, look like his dead body, but damn.
That doesn't even
It's
look
like a cartoon version of it.
And you know what I don't understand? I get it that he got him with, like, what was an ice pick?
Yeah.
Why does his body look so decomposed? Here's my issue. He killed him in a freezer. Now...
Left him in the freezer.
Now, don't ask me how I know this stuff.
She's crazy.
and I go on very...
This is what I go back to. It's like women plan shit out.
This is what I get for watching decomposition cleanup videos. Anyway, it's actually weirdly relaxing.
Anyway,
well, they take the body out first, obviously.
Okay, that's
I'm not
nice.
gonna get into it. Crime scene cleanup. Anyway. So.
My pen stuck in my pants.
How the fuck?
Anyways, I ripped the seam.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so when you put a body in a freezer, it kind of does what ice does, and it freezes. It doesn't decompose as much as when you put it in heat, which if you put it in heat, that's how this corpse would have looked.
Yeah.
But he was in a freezer, and there's no way he ripped half his
Although
face.
we don't know what happened in between.
But he was left in a freezer.
He was left in a freezer, but they could have collected him and put him in like maybe we don't know.
Well, all we know is that Frankenfurter was trying to fuck two people, so it wasn't
and he got
him,
them.
And it wasn't him doing shit.
We don't know because Riff Raff was fucking scaring Rocky for no reason, and it could have happened afterwards. Because like they made him the table.
See, the problem is like, who did it? Because
we don't know the cast.
The timing isn't. It doesn't make sense to me because
this is all one night.
Yeah, and obviously Frankenfurter was busy with his dick, and and what's his name was busy.
Riff Raff.
Yeah, he was busy, bullying Rocky.
Yeah.
And so was Magenta. So who's that leaving? Because all his guests already left.
Yeah.
Like, who did this? Was it the obsessed bitch?
No, I don't think so.
Exactly.
Because she was frightened. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll be right back.
Well, actually, did you notice? I know you did. Janet ran to Rocky.
Yeah, we're just at that part, so let's see what happens.
But this is our last part.
Yup.
So we will give our final thoughts, and I do have a hair update from the first video. It's not too great, but it's still an update for anyone.
Lord, all of them screaming at the dead body, just like, oh Lord, it's late at night, and I'm just like, I had to turn that down for a moment. And the way Janet goes to Rocky and...
Not Brad,
her fiance, and fucking crazy-ass motherfucking Frank goes ballistic and chases the damn girl. Like,
yeah, attacking her and shit.
At that part, yeah, maybe I could see that. But, like, beforehand, like, it was just like, ugh.
And then he freezes them to the ground, but Janet's dramatic, we're trapped.
We're trapped.
With her arm and the whole...
And she tries to punch him, and she's like... It's like she's punching like a teddy bear, like...
Stop!
Yeah.
Oh my god. So we also found out, and stuck till the end of the movie, that Brad is no businessman. He's a scientist.
Yeah.
But with the assertiveness that he had, I believed he was a salesman. Just because... I
had that feeling, too.
Salesmen have that assertive trait that he has. And I guess some scientists have it, too. I guess.
Uh-huh. And, like, Frank, he's just doing all this shit. Like, Lord, let them go. And then Columbia... Her ass gets in there.
And why is the elevator all of a sudden in there? It was not in that room before.
Yeah.
And now it is.
I don't know.
Convenience.
Yeah. But at least, like, Columbia snapped on him. And, like, we love to see it. Like, she's like, you just take. And you never give anything out. Like,
okay, But she said that she loved him, even though he's blatantly gay.
No, like, he's both. Like, I think he's pansexual. Because, like, he swings anyway.
Yeah.
Because he was with Janet, he was with Brad, he was with Eddie, he was with Rocky, and he was with Columbia.
It was clear he wasn't into her, though. Columbia.
I think he was at the moment, and as soon as someone came by, he just like with Rocky.
Which leads me to believe this is way off topic. Topic.
Yeah.
Oof. Those sort of tendencies make me think he's some sort of sociopath.
Who?
Frankenfurter.
Yeah.
Because that
What makes you think, like, murdering someone just because your creation danced?
Well, that's psychopath. But sociopath...
And he can't own up to his mistakes, so he just decides to torture them by dancing in heels? What makes you think that?
Oh, man, yeah, but he just has, in my opinion, basing off documentary that is now... We don't watch him anymore, but... Yeah, we're not going to mention that name,
that
but
one.
He did make a documentary on sociopathy, and some of the things that he mentioned I'm seeing in Frankenfurter.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna move on. Why did he Medusa them?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it got them nude at least, so he could dress them.
It immediately nuded them.
I was like, oh, not that.
Not even stripped, just nude.
Yeah, like that.
Some people wish it was that easy to get someone a nude. Some of a certain gender that I will not say.
And also, like, why was Brad walking in heels like my first time
oh my
in
God,
heels
so
as well?
shaky.
And I fell on my first time.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Whoop.
I came over here and you.
But they were 5-inch platforms, so like
Yeah.
that shouldn't have been my first shoe.
Yeah, that's true. Start with kitten heels. Go from there.
I would die before I wear kitten heels. I think
You
I would.
have
I
to
would wear
start
the.
somewhere,
I would
though.
wear the chunky heels instead of
Chunky
the
heels are
stiletto.
nice. Actually, the boots that I'm wearing now have a chunky heel on.
The glitter heels I like are really good.
You got a pair of shoes
And
recently that are
yeah.
platforms.
3.5 inches.
Remind me of Hot Topic shoes.
Period.
We love Hot Topic.
I love it, and I wanted to feel my fantasy, and like they have one in faux leather. I'm probably gonna snatch those up because like I love those shoes. Like I feel more comfortable wearing them than my normal ones.
Because they're sneakers.
Exactly, and on top of that, like they have like an arch support, so it doesn't hurt my feet when I'm standing all day.
And there's no actual heel on them.
Exactly.
Which is very much appreciate. Sorry, I had to excuse me, burp. Fuck. Anyway, back to that them on the stage. I have a few things to say about this. It gave me very musical in high school vibes. Extremely.
You know what? No, you know what it actually gave me? Like, you remember that thing in 3rd grade where we did like Cinderella something? Like,
oh wait, no, I thought we were talking about something else. I was thinking
like,
of the
like the play, like only a select handful of us got a ticket. And it was like you either get a red ticket or like a golden one, and I got a golden one. So like, it was like Cinderella shoes or something. Like Miss Salucci did that.
See, I was gonna say her, but the kindness one. The one I don't know what it was called, I can't remember. The where we all had to learn those songs and do the things. No, you don't remember that?
No, I remember being.
Oh my God, Danny remembers that. If I bring it, cause she went there. Okay. So my best friend, she's got some hearing and vision issues. She got bullied, so she had to go to a specialty school. But she stayed until 4th grade. I think it was 2nd grade that we did this.
Oh, okay. Now,
you know what? And we had like the
there.
signs, and we had to put them up, and we were singing.
Yeah.
It was like,
I wasn't here for it. I was just like,
listen to your heart or something like that, and
yeah, something like that.
Follow what others do. I can't remember. It was a whole thing, and it was like the entirety of like 2nd or 3rd grade. I can't remember. I think it was 2nd because I remember being Mrs. Rose room. She's amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
She was the best. Turns out my brother's friend is related to her.
Oh.
I know. How weird is that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, anyway, that stretch that he did though, with those Brad, that was a big stretch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, yeah, they do all this dancing, and they do that orgy, and I don't want to get into that. And then Riff Raff comes in with that weird ass fucking flick on his head. Ugh.
Like, why? And now that the doctor can move his legs,
Yeah,
all of a sudden?
all of a sudden.
Holy shit.
Like, he sings I'm going home, and like, that's what I feel like right now. I'm going home,
And
which
you
is
know
my
what?
room.
He fucking Frankfurt looked like he had pink eye or some shit.
Yeah, I think it was because of the makeup.
Yeah, I was like,
The
and you're doing
chlorine and
close-ups?
And the makeup.
Like, you're gonna do
Well, it
close-ups
looked like
when
he
he
was
looks
more
like that?
natural when he was crying.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
Technically.
He was crying, but we could only see that after the fact. It just looked like he had fucking pink eye.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Why did like all this shit happens? Like, you're not going back. We are. And like, why did Columbia scream? Her ass got murdered first because of that. Like,
it's because she loves him and she didn't want him to die.
Yeah.
So she took the bullet for him essentially.
and then Frank decides to climb
Climb.
up.
Like, why wouldn't you shoot at before he starts climbing? You just
Yeah,
let him
you just
climb.
watch,
like,
just for dramatics.
yeah,
honestly.
like just shoot,
Like,
go.
come on.
And then Rocky.
Where was he going?
And then fucking Rocky coming over after he falls. Like, he's dead, boo. Leave him.
Yeah, no, he could have snapped both of their necks. Like, they didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Or Rocky didn't
exactly.
even think. Well, he has
No
he has
brain.
half a brain
Right.
of a dumb person, so that's not even half. It's like a fourth.
And then they carry the doctor out, Janet and Brad.
Yeah.
And then
Wheel him
the house gets lifted up.
In a rainbow.
I know, I noticed that. I was like, why? But then the doctor lying on the
Lord,
ground.
he's shook.
But what sent me was Janet crawling.
Yo,
That
like,
sent me.
this is
Holy shit.
We haven't even noticed the fucking narrator at all during this. I don't care.
He just makes me yawn.
Yeah, exactly.
He's boring. I get it, he's the detective and he's here to, like, accelerate the
know.
story, but, like, come on, man. Like, at least be like
Leave
the
us
vampires
alone.
in Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, be somewhat entertaining. My dude.
I don't want to talk about them.
Anyway, that was Rocky Horror Picture Show. Iconic as ever. It
And
was
now we got hair
awesome.
updates.
Yes.
Lord.
So, my hair update. It's been about a week. More
After
than a
me
week.
grilling her.
Yeah.
I've laid back on it because it's getting better.
I mean, I came in and I took my hair down to show you, and your face just told it all. So I began.
It's like you were using as a model for a state board practical exam where they don't finish the haircut.
Or, you know, a report I need to file, which I probably will begin tonight or something. So last week I called out the salon and the stylist, and they demanded an apology from me. Now, I'm not going to bring this up because I'm not going to start shit, but...
Yeah, don't even say the name.
I'm not. But the owner demanded I apologize for something his stylist did.
Exactly. That's so stupid. Like,
She left my hair in... I'm to the point where I'm accepting the fact it needs to be cut off, and I shouldn't be there. I've worked very, very hard on my hair. My hair is my pride and joy. And I've took great care of it for years, and now I have this to deal
exactly.
with. Well, I got suggestions from another licensed stylist that happens to be my neighbor. She suggested Maui products, and I am using their repairing hair shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in treatment.
Mm-hmm.
So I used those with my last shower, and I left in way too much product, so that's why my hair looks kind of gross, but...
Malibu's also a great brand, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there was that, and then she gave me, I think it was Not Your Mother's spray.
Mm-hmm.
I have that I've been using, and I have, what's it called? It's something coconut. Shea Moisture.
Mm-hmm.
I have that. Just the smell makes me feel sick, so I don't use it. It's getting a little bit better, but it's still pretty bad. I'm
Yeah.
honestly to the point where I'm accepting the fact it needs to be cut off, and I'm gonna start looking at short styles.
But don't give up yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
But
it like a month.
and definitely like look into what I recommended because it is on Sephora right now for a holiday bundle.
Yeah.
It's like $22 for like I think it's like a shampoo and conditioner,
Yeah.
and that stuff works because it essentially goes into your hair, penetrates the cuticle, goes into the cortex, and just repairs those bonds that were broken from overprocessing.
Yeah. I have bought this is at least my second pair of repairing things, so I do want to give them a little bit of a shot.
Yeah.
Before going and spending some more money. I'm hoping
Exactly.
it's still on sale, but probably not. I'm gonna give it about a month, and then probably by the end of November, if I don't see a change, I'm gonna do the cut, which I don't want to do, but
Yeah.
I'm to the point where I know it's a problem. I know it's probably not going to get fixed by these products because there's just so much damage.
Yeah.
3 hours is way too much. I'm done. I'm to the point where I'm over it, and I don't want to cut it yet, but I'm there. Well, I hope that you guys enjoy this episode. Because we did.
A lot happened. We made cheesecake in the middle of it. I'm bringing that in tomorrow. And, like, it was a lot. Girl, trying to, like, work a food processor, but I couldn't. Because I don't know what's wrong with it.
Broke.
Yeah, probably.
Bet you broke.
Alright. Thanks so much for watching and listening. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, TuneIn, Google Podcasts, and Podbean.
And of course, YouTube.
And of course, YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great night.
Have a good night, guys.